Hey Amanda, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you, Scott?
Good, good. Thanks for taking some time for us today. So, just want to ask you a couple questions about Project Lucas. First of all, how long have you been a partner with us?
I'm coming up on 5 years now. That's when I started sponsoring my little girl, Michelle.
Awesome, cool. So, tell us what draws you to Project Lucas. Why are you involved, and what drew you to it?
Well, the Lord obviously drew me to Project Lucas. He called me to go to Kenya. And so when I found out about Project Lucas, going on a missions trip to Kenya was such a wonderful experience. And since then, just what I love about Project Lucas the most is that it's such a personal organization. You can sponsor a child and everything, but you can actually go there on a trip. You can meet the child, you can meet their family, you can see exactly what Project Lucas is all about, and just makes it so much more personal for you to actually be able to go there and see exactly what's going on. And even if you can't make the trip, Project Lucas is so great about keeping everybody updated on social media and giving updates and showing what they're doing, what the money's going towards and all that stuff. So
Cool. So, why do you have one child that you sponsor? Why do you sponsor a child? Tell us about that.
yeah, I've for as long as I can remember, I've thought it would be just amazing to be able to do that one day. So when I went on the trip with you guys back in 2015 and met Michelle, it was kind of just a no-brainer. I feel like the Lord just put her in my path and was like, "Here you go." And it's just been so amazing to watch her grow up throughout the years. And I love that Project Lucas has allowed me to be able to do that, to go a couple of times. I've been very blessed to go on the trip with you guys 3 times so far. And just seeing compared to when I first met Michelle and her siblings and a lot of these other kids too, to where they are now, and how much they've grown physically, which is a big deal, and just maturity wise too, and just to see her go from being this tiny, timid little girl who barely spoke to now she's like the life of the party and just a goofy kid, and little kids look up to her. And so it's just been awesome to be able to um, really be a part of her life. And I love that Project Lucas has given me that chance to really be a part of her life, even though she's across the world.
That's awesome. That is amazing. It's so cool. Would you encourage other people to sponsor kids? And if you did, why?
Oh, absolutely. You really don't know what you can't understand it until you do it. Just the joy you get from helping somebody. It's such a small sacrifice for us, but the money really goes a long way for these kids, just for their families not to be burdened with um, where each of their meals are going to come from, and just supporting them educationally and spiritually. It's just a wonderful thing to be a part of. And Project Lucas is doing so much good in the community as well. When you sponsor a child and you help these kids, you're benefiting their families, and all of that is getting out into the community, and people are curious about it, and they're like, "What's Project Lucas all about?" And it's giving us a chance to really share the gospel and to love on people like Jesus has called us to do. Just be his hands and feet, and love the least of these. So um, even if you're not able to sponsor a child and you just donate towards Project Lucas, there's so much good that's being done in the community there, and a lot of people are being reached for the kingdom. So
That's awesome. In this COVID world we're living in right now, why is it important to give?
it they the people that we meet over in Kenya are already um, struggling to survive and take care of their families and provide for everybody. And so this just adds a whole nother level of difficulty for them, because markets are shut down, and that's where a lot of people go to get work every day or sell things or find their food. And a lot of people really depend on that. And with that not being operational right now, makes it even more difficult for people just to worry about basic needs and survival. And so Project Lucas is doing great about giving extra food to people who really need it during this time. And yeah, it's hard for a lot of people all around the world. Everyone's being affected by it, but yeah, I feel like even more so in places like that. So it's really good for us to help.
That's awesome. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for your the last 5 years of your sponsorship. There's no question that the family that you help and sponsor and help their discipleship process have grown so much, and God has just worked in their family. Even family healing has happened through all that. And so, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it, and we say thanks. But the Heavenly Father, it's part of what you said. It's part of being part of the kingdom and serving. So, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.